I'm not gonna lie. For something that I looked forward to so much for so long, I'm pretty disappointed. Welcome to another Chef's Kiss video. We are still in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and I'm currently in the hunt for Bánh Xèo. From my understanding, Bánh Xèo is a Vietnamese rice cake similar to a crepe. You can put pork, shrimp, bean sprouts, and other vegetables inside. So I found a nice restaurant famous for Bánh Xèo called Bánh Xèo 46A, located in District 1. So let's go. As usual, I'll leave the address in the description below if ever you feel interested in stopping by. Bánh Xèo became famous among foreigners due to Anthony Bourdain doing a video here, so I couldn't wait to check it out for myself as it was the Vietnamese food I was the most interested in before I came here. If we take a look at the menu, you can see different variations of Bánh Xèo. There are two kinds here. One with shrimp and shredded pork, and the other is vegetarian with onions, bean sprouts, and green beans. I decided to get the regular as it's what I usually see people get when they get it. Looking at these prices, they are not the cheapest. It's probably the most expensive restaurant I've been to in Ho Chi Minh. I'm sure local Vietnamese people can find cheaper places, but this place seems to cater mainly towards foreigners because I can't envision Vietnamese people spending as much money on these foods as I spent today. If you look at Bánh Xèo and you say, you know what, Bánh Xèo is not for me, well, you're in luck because that's not all they serve. They have different kinds of salads, chicken wings, fried seafood, and various rice dishes, and a few other things. So, unlike a few specialty restaurants that you've seen me go to that only serve one or two things, Bánh Xèo 46A has a decent sized menu, so there should be something there for everyone. So about 10 years ago, I had a different career path. I was in the restaurant business, so I kinda know my way around food. And I thought to myself that I should get another dish, so I decided to get Bánh Hoi as insurance just in case I didn't like Bánh Xèo. And I'm sorry for my horrible pronunciation of Bánh Hoi. My Vietnamese is really, really bad, and I don't know how much longer I'm staying in Ho Chi Minh to actually learn Vietnamese. So again, my apologies to all my Vietnamese viewers for that, because I know it's really bad. As for the drinks, like a lot of restaurants in Southeast Asia, they serve various kinds of fruit smoothies. I decided to go for my usual, the mango smoothie. They also have fruit juices, coffee, soft drinks, and beer. So the first dish to come out the kitchen was the Bánh Hoi. So when I saw it, I thought the presentation was great. The green onions, fried shallots, and the peanuts gave the dish a nice contrast in color. The portion size was good. I didn't feel like I got cheated with my food when I saw the plate. You know, sometimes you get food and they give you this huge plate and a little bit of food, thinking they're fancy, but this presentation did not disappoint. But what's presentation if it tastes bad? As for the taste, I got banh hoi with beef and it was nicely seasoned. The beef was tender and not chewy, and I could have honestly ate it by itself, but the peanuts and the fried shallots really put it over the top. I am told that banh hoi is a rice cake, but to me it felt like I was eating a rice cracker wrapped in an egg noodle. That was the texture of it to me, which isn't a bad thing because I love rice crackers and I love egg noodles, so overall the dish was very enjoyable. Okay, so this is the part of the video I'm not looking forward to. I'm very careful when I review food from other cultures because you always want to do your best in respecting food from other cultures, even if you don't like it. However, as a person that reviews food, I need to be honest, whether people like what I have to say or not. People watch videos on YouTube and social media and go to restaurants based on reviews. I know I do. But always keep in mind, these are just other people's opinion, so here is mine. I liked the golden brown color of the Bánh Xèo. The shell, the Bánh Xèo itself, tasted okay. It tasted like I was eating a fried crepe, but that's where the things I enjoy stop. The Bánh Xèo itself was way too oily. I looked up the cooking process of Bánh Xèo and even watched them as they made it, and it's usually pan fried, but when you get it, it feels like it was dipped in oil like a French fry. So that's my first issue. My second issue, and most importantly, the insides of the Bánh Xèo were not great. If you watch the video, you can see the shell of the shrimp is left on. I don't know if you're supposed to eat the shell or peel it off yourself, but either way, I've never been served shrimp that wasn't in like a seafood boil with the shell on. Also, the legs of the shrimp were still on and the shrimp wasn't deveined. If that's how shrimp is supposed to be served in Bánh Xèo, please comment below so I can maybe try it again somewhere else, but the Bánh Xèo here wasn't very good to me. The other thing I didn't like was the pork. The pork was super white and it made it look like it was undercooked. You know it was cooked, but to me, when your meat doesn't have any color to it, it doesn't look appetizing. I felt like if I ate it, I was going to get sick. Overall, Bánh Xèo 46A is a decent restaurant. The banh hoi really boosted the score of the restaurant. I give the banh hoi a 9 out of 10 and the Bánh Xèo like a 3 out of 10. The only reason it's not lower than a 3 is because I did like the flavor of the batter even though the pancake was very oily. As for the restaurant's score, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. The customer service was just okay and nothing really stood out about the restaurant. Will I ever go back? Probably not, but if what you saw looks appealing, give it a shot. Maybe your opinion will be different than mine. Well, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more future content, and I'll see you again in the next one.